Hi, I'm Agnes. Welcome to my channel. Today I've brought you a tempting treat that comes together in just minutes. Imagine biting into a creamy, dreamlike autumn-winter flavor explosion. Rich pumpkin spice, silky cream cheese, freshly toasted pecans, all wrapped in a crisp white chocolate shell that melts in your mouth. These no-bake pumpkin desserts are addictive and make the perfect elegant treat for Christmas parties or cozy autumn and winter evenings. What's more, they're incredibly easy to make. And once you taste them, you won't be able to stop. Stay with me, and I'll show you step by step how to create these little heavenly bites. So, let's see what you'll need for these pecan-studded, crunchy on the outside, creamy on the inside pumpkin balls. 225 grams cream cheese, 50 grams Greek yogurt or sour cream, 240 grams pumpkin puree, 150 grams biscuit crumbs or graham cracker crumbs, 180 grams powdered sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons pumpkin spice mix, 1 teaspoon orange zest, a pinch of salt, 20 to 30 grams pecans, 400 grams white chocolate melted. Using a spatula, mix the room temperature cream cheese until smooth. Add the powdered sugar, then the Greek yogurt or sour cream, and mix until homogeneous. Important: make sure your cream cheese is at room temperature, as this will make it much easier to work with. It's enough to take it out of the fridge about 1 hour beforehand. Add the salt, vanilla, pumpkin spice mix, and then the pumpkin puree. Of course, you can use vanilla powder or the seeds from a fresh vanilla pod. If you use a fresh vanilla pod, don't throw the pod away. Just place it in a container of granulated sugar and you'll have wonderful homemade vanilla sugar. Within 1 to 2 weeks, the sugar will absorb the delicious vanilla aroma. Mix until smooth and finally stir in the biscuit crumbs. By the way, I've written out the detailed instructions for making these delicious pumpkin balls below the video so you don't have to pause the video all the time. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll be happy to answer them. I'd also love it if you could tell me in a comment which country or city you're watching from. Cover with plastic wrap directly on the surface and refrigerate for at least 1 hour. Form equal-sized small balls from the mixture, placing a quarter pecan in the center of each. Insert a toothpick into each ball for dipping and freeze for half an hour to an hour. Since this is quite a soft dough, I slightly wet my hands when shaping the balls. This made the process much easier. If you want to make this pumpkin dessert gluten-free, feel free to use almond flour instead of crushed biscuits. Use the same amount as the biscuit crumbs, and this way, even those with gluten intolerance can enjoy it. I think I forgot to mention at the beginning that I always toast the pecans before using them. This gives a much richer, more intense flavor to desserts, and they're great in salads too. I always toast them in the oven at 160 degrees Celsius, 320 degrees Fahrenheit, because this temperature brings out the best flavors in nuts. 6 to 7 minutes with fan air circulation is enough. Melt the white chocolate and dip the balls in it, shaking off the excess, then arrange them on baking paper. I didn't dip the balls in that small bowl, but poured the chocolate into a taller glass, which made dipping easier. You don't have to use the toothpick method. You can also dip the balls using 2 forks. Just make sure to scrape off any excess chocolate on the rim of the glass as much as possible, so your dessert has a smaller base. If your chocolate is too thick, you can thin it with 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil. Be careful when thinning the chocolate, because if you use too much oil, it won't have that nice, crisp snap. Color the remaining white chocolate with a drop of orange food coloring, transfer to a small piping bag with a tiny hole cut in the tip, and drizzle lines over the tops of the balls. Attach a pecan piece to each one. And we're done with these delicious pumpkin cheese balls. All that's left to do is chill them in the fridge for half an hour, or you can put them in the freezer for 15 minutes. After that, remove them from the baking paper and arrange them on a plate. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and give it a like. This helps my videos reach more people. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you for joining me in this video. See you in the next one, and happy baking!